Do, 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 do. I don't know. Is that a good theme song?
Yeah, dude, it's awesome.
Good intro?
Yeah, totally.
Well, it's March 20th, 2013. It's 8 o'clock live from Riverside, California. This is the Affezi Experience for Affezi.com. And I'm Jacob.
I'm Bobby.
And what's going on, Bobby?
A whole lot.
A,
Tons of stuff.
a whole lot of nothing?
Yeah, pretty much. You
Or,
got me.
or a whole lot of something?
No, nothing. Nothing was correct.
That's not good.
I know, what the hell?
No big things over the weekend or during the week.
No, a lot of driving.
Yeah.
That's it.
How's that going?
It's going.
Uh,
Lack of sleep. I'm good.
not enjoying it.
Hey, I gotta watch the sunrise every day of my
Uh,
life.
you're such a romantic.
I know. Arizona does have some dope ass sunrises though.
Oh yeah, I've seen the sunrises and the sunsets. They're pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Screw California.
No, not so much.
Yeah. So what's
uh,
going on with you?
not much. Just hanging out and doing other site.
Dope.
Yeah, nothing crazy. Had
No,
some.
why not, dude?
I don't know. Had
You need to
some.
get crazy.
Nah. I had some good beer yesterday.
What'd you have?
Me and my brother went to Lamppost Brewery in Corona.
In Corona?
Yeah,
Nice.
and we had I forgot what it was. It was like the red ale and the linebacker pizza, which is all meat.
Nice.
Pretty good, pretty awesome.
Yeah, you like the meat?
On my pizza, that's about it.
All right. I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah. Well, starting things off, one of the things I put up this past week was regarding celibacy and if I don't know if it's real, if it's attainable. I mean, is there like a long term goal, or is there a length of time that maybe someone would participate in it? What do you think about celibacy?
On purpose?
Well, I don't know, on purpose or on accident.
Dude, that sucks.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to participate in it. That
Uh, why
does
not?
not sound fun.
Why not?
I don't know. What's the point of it?
I think just clear yourself, clear your head, and just kind of cleanse yourself.
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. I've never really thought about it. For
Uh,
one, I don't think I ever would.
yeah.
So what have you heard about it? What do you think?
Well, I brought it to someone's attention. Well, someone actually brought it to my attention on Twitter, and
Twada.
Twata. And what did they say? They said that they, cleanse their spirit and their aura, and they'd done it for a year.
So it's like good karma shit.
Yeah, I guess it's that whole thing, like trying to clean up your being,
How does that clean up your being though?
because you're just not around someone else intimately.
Hmm.
You just by yourself. I mean, I'm sure you hang out with friends and stuff, but you don't.
So is it just intimate with someone else, or you can't even service yourself?
Well, no, that's what I asked. I'm sure that's part of it, that you can do that, but then again, some people might go to other lengths and not do anything at all, which that could drive you crazy.
Yeah, was it like a religious thing or just a
Nah,
self-conscious, self-righteous decision?
I think it was just something that she did on her own, and I've never done it on purpose, but I thought about it the other day. I had gone without sex for like 5 months, not on purpose, and kind of not on accident either. I
It's just
just
like life went on and that was that.
Yeah, pretty much like in my situation, I was kind of busy, and I was like, do anything with anyone, so I just didn't do anything.
Now, did it make you more stressed out or did you think about it?
No, I didn't even realize it until I actually sat down and thought about it. Like, oh, when was the last time? And but it wasn't anything like that. I just didn't feel like putting in the effort to actually go have sex.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the same thing. But I mean, I think on the other hand, it did kind of clear my head and make me realize some things like what I want.
So you just had sex take a backseat to reality in life.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It wasn't my main goal. Like, sometimes, especially if you're younger and you're a guy, then sex is your number one thing. You're trying to get with every girl you see, and that gets old.
Yeah, I guess.
It takes a lot of time, energy, and money, and then you're just like, you know what?
Yeah.
you sit down with yourself, you have a little conversation with yourself, and you're just kind of like, it's not worth it. I'm
Yeah,
good.
I don't think I can make a conscious decision to just be celibate.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I don't have that good enough self-control.
Well, it's like anything. If you figure out something that not that's bad for you, but I mean maybe something you want to take a little lighter. It could be food, it could be alcohol, drugs, whatever. Whatever, is kind of your vice or something that you're used to getting, and then yeah, you just make a challenge to yourself and see if you can do without it for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
Yeah, like what is it? Good Friday, Ash Wednesday, um what is it? The Catholics do where they
It's
Lent
well, it's
during
Lent.
Lent, yeah, they do without whatever, you
Yeah.
know.
It's not just Catholics, bro.
Well, I mean people
A
that
lot of religions.
participate in Lent.
No, I know.
So I don't know. It's I think it's good. It could be a positive thing.
That's only 40 days though.
Yeah, that's. I think that's on a smaller scale, but if you make a genuine commitment to something, then you can do it longer.
Yeah. Did you ask her what she got out of it? Was she happy about it?
It sounds like it. Sounds like she was. I mean, but she also said that there was no one that was put in her path that she wanted to break it for. So I mean that goes with it. If you're not into someone enough to take it there, then that makes it easier, don't you think?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. So therefore, even though she made the choice to do it, if she would have met a guy, she would have broke that choice,
Yeah, I
that
think
commitment.
yeah, I think if she met someone that she was attracted to and she liked, then that would have been different.
Does she get play? I mean,
Probably. She's a woman, so don't they all get play?
yeah, but maybe she just has really high standards for guys she'll sleep with. I don't
I
know.
I don't know. I don't Do you think people have really high standards for that?
Some people.
Or do you think that's just a front?
No, like I think you have both ends of the spectrum. Some people that have really high, um, they just it has to be a certain way. Then you have people who don't care. They'll sleep with anybody.
Uh-huh.
It's more a numbers game to them, but it goes to quality over quantity, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, people probably do have high standards, and their standards are so high that they just price themselves out of the game, so to say.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I don't know. You can never tell though. That's the thing. I mean, you can from my experience, you can never really see if it's going to be that good or if it's going to be to your liking. I mean, you just never know until you actually get into it.
Yeah. Oh no, that would just straight up suck, dude. I don't know.
It's not that bad. Especially if you're busy and you have stuff going on. You don't even think about it. You're just like, I got shit to do.
Really? Because
Yeah.
I'm really busy and I think about that shit all the
Well, I
time.
mean, not that you don't think about it, but you're just not going to put in the effort to go find it.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, like I've all purposely not get in a relationship, but as far as
Yeah.
like sex,
Yeah, but then too, you have to deal with the other person, even if it's just sex. I mean, some people just invest more into it and they think it's going to turn into.
just hit it and quit it. You're good.
Yeah, but then you
I'm
don't.
just,
I don't know. If you like it, then you
no,
don't want to hit and
I'm
quit.
fucking around,
You
dude.
know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I mean, anything in life takes effort. If you just want to be, I don't know, I don't want to say lazy, but if you just, I guess if you have more important things.
Yeah,
But I don't see how it could be a clarifying thing.
I think it could,
Going on a long drive by yourself is very
but
clarifying.
it's not long term clarity. That's the thing. That's just like that's for a night or a day. That's not gonna really help you clear yourself for a year.
So not having sex for a year will just make everything better?
It sometimes, I mean, if it if that's what you need, if that's what you know you need for yourself. I'm not saying for everyone, but
Oh, I know.
I'm saying if you feel like you need a break in general, then that can provide it. Just like if you like to drink and you stop drinking for 6 months or 8 months, then that could, have some benefits where you're like, wow, maybe I don't need so much alcohol.
So it sounds like it had to be a driving force for her.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's something she's really into, so she wanted to slow herself down.
Yeah, exactly. And two, part of that is like maybe she just had bad experiences where in the past it was just maybe not up to her standards in terms of quality. Maybe not the person themselves, but just the act itself was just below the standard.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I could see that happening cuz a lot of people think they're really good and then you actually do it and you're just unsatisfied.
Well, I think a lot of people say like they say they're good because I think they're insecure with, you know, having sex.
Yeah.
They're insecure with themselves. But let's go to the next step. What if you're in a relationship and you guys think being celibate will make the relationship stronger? Do you think you could do it in a relationship setting?
I think for a certain amount of time it would be healthy,
I
but
mean, you can still show affection and do that. You just don't have sex.
yeah, I think for
No oral sex, no foreplay, nothing.
yeah, I think for a little bit it would be acceptable, but after a certain amount of time, if it starts to get too much, then for me personally, I'm just like, well, okay, we've got that out of the way. Now let's get back to business.
Well, it should build that those emotions and that lust for each other, right?
Yeah, yeah,
In theory,
yeah,
I mean, it should just make you guys horny.
yeah. I mean, well, for me, I've had someone do that, and then but it was predictable. You know what I mean? So I think at the time we were watching TV, and then it was on TV, and she's like, "Oh, we should do that." I'm like, "That's a fucking stupid idea. You didn't even come up with that on your own."
It was a rash decision.
Yeah, I was like, "You just saw? No, that's not fun."
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think it has to be planned out. And I think, I guess, if you were bored with each other, the alternative, if you still want to be together, I guess, try to take a break and don't have sex.
Yeah,
And then if you find yourself attracted to that person more than you normally are, then it'd be a good thing, I guess.
yeah, but too, like for me, you gotta inject some pleasures somewhere else. You need to plan something else, or you need to make dinner or
Yeah,
do something else that's not focused on sex if you're going to take that away from me.
yeah,
Or I would need to do the same thing if that was my idea. So
yeah,
you got to compensate somehow. You can't just be like no sex and things are going to be exactly the same way.
yeah, because that would kind of defeat the whole purpose of everything.
Yeah, then you're just like, well, you just don't have to do something now and you're not putting in extra effort somewhere else. So boring.
Yeah, that'd be like trying to go on a weight loss, you know, competition against somebody, and then I had a really good point. I just fucking lost it. I had a good analogy, but
Yeah.
no, it's like you try to lose weight, yet you eat the same food. It just doesn't work.
Yeah. Yeah, you're trying to accomplish one goal, but you're not really, you're not adding to it in other areas.
Yeah, you're not changing the course of action,
Yeah.
which you would have to do, especially if you're not having sex.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Yeah, you hold hands.
Yeah, and that's cool, but I mean that only goes so far.
Yeah,
We're grown-ups. Damn it.
we are.
I
I'd
know.
rather not be a grown up. I'd rather be a stupid ass teenager who
Oh,
doesn't know anything.
not me.
Why not?
Cuz you don't have any freedom. You can do stupid shit and get away with it, but you don't really have any freedom.
Well, depending on your view of freedom.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you're talking like money wise, freedom, do what you want.
I'm talking
But
about.
I know you have a lot less stress, a lot less shit to worry about.
Yeah, you do, but
So in that sense, you're free.
yeah, but you also don't know anything, so I don't
So
know.
you're free. It's perspective.
Yeah, I'm not impressed with it. Not me
Okay.
personally, at least.
You like being a grown up with grown up problems.
No, I don't. Well, I
Oh,
don't have grown up problems. I have fucking. I have things I like.
I know, dude.
Things I have control of. I think that's my big thing. Because if you're a teenager, you still don't have control of your life.
Okay, so when you're 19 and you have your first job or you're going to school and you don't know any better.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh,
You
okay.
go to school, have your job.
Yeah, I'm not talking like
Yeah,
15,
yeah, yeah,
16.
yeah. No, that's true.
I'm talking about the greatest years are like 18 to 21 because you
Yeah,
just fuck those 3 years off.
yeah,
And then you just all of a sudden start growing up. And then you're like, shit, I gotta be responsible.
yeah. Have a life
So,
now. Yeah.
yeah, you know? Dude, I was talking to my dad about what I used to do when I was like 19, 20. I'd go
Uh,
party till like 2 in the morning and then go to work all hungover
uh,
and not even think twice about it. And then like he's telling me some stories about some kids that work for him doing the same shit. And I'm just like, I cannot imagine doing that anymore. I need
yeah,
my sleep. I got to be
yeah,
responsible.
yeah. Definitely, things
When you
change.
actually sit back and like reflect on how you used to be, it's a trip, at least for me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, totally, dude.
What else? You said you had a few topics for us.
Yeah. So, how a good woman makes a man better.
Uh huh. After being
You think?
celibate.
No. Celibate has nothing to do with it. You think I'd have my fucking notes in order? Nope.
Uh oh.
I'm a fuck up. Yeah. So, how a good woman makes a man better. Which I don't think a good woman makes a man better.
I think it depends on the man's perspective.
You got to be a good guy to get a good woman
Yeah,
or to appreciate it,
yeah.
for one.
That's if that's what you want. If you don't want it, then obviously that's not it. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah. So, so basically, there's like four things, topics, whatever.
Uh
It's one of those wonderful studies they did, whatever. So, but the first one is typically when you're in a happy relationship, you don't want an attractive woman standing close to you. And somehow it's because you have a good woman. So it
so
makes you a better man.
so you're scared of attractive women once you get a girlfriend or something?
Yeah, that's exactly what it says.
Oh,
And they so during the study they injected these guys with oxytocin, which I guess is what you get when you're cuddling, some
yeah,
chemical you release.
yeah.
So they took guys who were in good relationships and injected them with it. And
Tight.
then the second they had that, they wanted to flirt and get all like cuddly with the attractive women.
Yeah,
So typically, or I guess based on the study, if you have a good woman at home, you just become, I don't know, unattractive to hot women. You just set boundaries.
yeah. I don't know. That's kind of difficult.
Yeah, dude, because I don't care how great relationships I've been in. I'm still looking at hot women. I'll still talk to them. Probably more.
That's how it happens. That's just nature.
Yeah, right?
But that's self control. I mean, if you don't want to talk to someone, you don't have to talk to them. But we're visual, we're gonna notice it. So hard not to notice.
Yeah, I don't see how all of a sudden just because you have a girlfriend at home, you don't want to talk to an attractive woman or
Yeah,
stand next to her.
yeah,
It's like, dude, you have enough control. You're not gonna sleep with her, but you still wanna. You're still a guy. You still want the attention of a hot woman
you're
or
still
an
gonna
attractive
look.
woman,
Yeah.
whether someone you're with or someone you're just talking to.
Uh huh.
All right. So the next one is number two, and they say these are good things. I don't see how these make a man better. Number two, Your emotions enter a tailspin. Typically, in a good relationship, the guy becomes the more emotional one.
Uh,
Where women take the breakup harder, but during the relationship, if it's not hunky dory or going perfect, the guy's the one that stresses out and has the emotional swings in everyday daily life.
and how is that good?
Exactly. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I think they totally blew the title on this song. Or song. What the fuck is wrong with me
I
on
don't know.
this survey?
I don't know. I don't see how that's a good thing.
Yeah, I don't either. One and two, no good.
Eh.
And then number three is not any better.
Uh,
She becomes your dream girl, which sounds great, but they don't mean your dream girl. They literally mean you dream about her more than any other girl.
oh.
So not only is she there when you're awake, but when you're subconscious and sleeping, she's there in your dreams.
Uh,
That's not a good thing.
yeah.
I like my dreams to be random off the wall shit.
Yeah.
You know, running from the cops, and then you're about to jump in the water, and then you wake up. You're like, what the
Uh
hell? And then you realize you fell off the bed.
huh. Nice.
Come on, you've had those.
Oh yeah, I have those all the time.
Dude, I have one, like, I always get where I'm walking, and I'm about to trip off a curb, and I just fucking wake up, and I'm like, holy shit. This
Yeah.
feels so real.
Yeah.
I want that. I don't want to dream about the girl I'm with.
Yeah.
Because knowing me, I'd be fighting with her in my dream. Like, what the hell? What's wrong with you? So, all three of these suck so far. The
Yeah.
last one is you're always on your best behavior.
That's not true. Those are all bad examples of how it makes you better.
Horrible.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna say something more like it makes you more grounded, or it gives you more confidence, or you apply yourself more. Something like that. That makes
Okay,
sense to me.
okay, let's make our own list then.
That's a good idea.
Let's
I
make our list.
I
What would
think
be number one on your list?
I think honestly, if you're with the right person, it makes you more stable.
Yes.
Uh, I think day to day things are a little easier. You have someone that you can actually talk to, and vice versa. And if there are issues or problems, you can work them out. Not between each other, but just at work, or I don't know, maybe it's family or something like that.
Yeah, because you're happy to go home to somebody, so at the end of the day, you're still happy about your life.
Yeah, and you get to have sex with them.
Yeah. So you can always look forward to that, unless you're celibate.
Uh-oh. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. No, that's true.
What I would say is your self confidence.
Uh
If you know you have a good girl at home and it's what you want, it's gonna make you more confident. And at work, anything you do.
yeah.
If you play sports, it's gonna make you more confident playing. I know they did a study that say the if you have a better sex life, it makes you improve more on the field
Yeah.
or court or whatever sport you play.
Yeah.
So I think confidence from a good woman would be on my list.
I had another one. I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah, I think it allows you to apply yourself more. Um, Specifically, if you're with someone, then you're going to be in a relationship. So you're less likely to be out always looking for women. So you're not spending your time looking for women. You're spending your time, working or working out or playing sports or riding or doing something that you love.
Yeah,
You're actually, I don't know, I feel like you're working more towards something as opposed to just instant gratification.
yeah, wasting away doing nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. I gotta come up with something now. That good, that deep, and I've got nothing. I guess it could make you a healthier person.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, you have a good woman, keeps you in shape, makes you care about it.
Yeah. And to all the health benefits from sex, and I don't know, being closer to someone, those all help too.
Yeah, totally. So, anything else to add to that list?
I think four is good.
Four is good.
Yeah.
Did we get four?
Yeah. We
All
got
right.
stability, confidence, you apply yourself more, and we have health.
That's good.
Yeah.
Much better than that bullshit list we read.
Yeah.
We should do our own damn journal study.
Yep.
It's all bullshit. But hey, let's take a break right now
Okay.
and come back and we'll move on to our next topics.
All right. Sounds
Sound
good.
good?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Hey, what's up?
Sorry.
We're back.
What's up?
How was your break?
It was good.
Excellent.
Yeah, it was totally awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Uh, one of those other topics we were talking about was what the dating after divorce.
Yep, dating after a divorce. The 10 rules for a stress-free love life.
Uh,
Post split. Can't even read. So let me flip through my notes here. Sorry, dude. I'll organize these.
yeah.
All right. So did any of them stick out to you?
The biggest one I saw was not taking dating too seriously with everyone you go out with.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that's good for a general rule, not just after divorce, but just if you're with some, or if you're just going out there and you're putting yourself out there, just not to think that everyone you go out with is going to be a boyfriend or a girlfriend. That's
Yeah.
my best advice. Some people it's only going to be one date. Some might not even last the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you find out you don't like each other, you disagree on some things, and it's cut short. Uh, Others you might see a few times. Some you might date a little bit, but in terms of getting in a relationship, at least from my experience, it's very rare that I would actually
Yeah.
want to be with someone.
Yeah, it's part of the game though, especially is go out, date, and try to date as many people as you can
Yeah,
to find the person you want. So you can get it's kind of like you talked before about like the starter marriage.
yeah,
It's kind of the same idea. Try to date a few people until you find one that sticks.
yeah. I
And if
think
it doesn't, don't beat yourself up over it.
yeah. I think what can happen though, sometimes you get attached really quickly. Not like you want to be with them forever, but just maybe you like them and then it just didn't work out. So
Yeah.
you just have to move on and be like, okay, well, keep your options open. That's another good piece of advice. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't rely on just one person. Just, know that okay, you're single. There's other people out there. You're not committed to anyone, so you don't technically you don't owe anyone anything,
Yeah.
you know?
Uh-huh. One of them that I liked was one of the first ones. It's get in touch with yourself first.
Yeah.
And this can apply, like you said, to the other one. It's not necessarily just after divorce, but in general.
Yeah.
Know who you are. So when you go meet people, you're yourself.
Yeah.
You don't try to be someone you're not.
Yeah.
I think that's the best. And if you don't know who you are, you don't know what you want.
Mhm.
So it's usually a great thing to know.
That's true. I mean, if you know your interests, you know what you like, what you don't like, and that's a good thing about dating is that if you're going to be with someone, day in, day out, you should know what you like, but you should also know what you don't like and what you can't tolerate or what you can't compromise with. Because what if you're with someone and then, a few weeks later you find out I don't know, maybe they do drugs and you don't like that, or you find out they have a really, troubled past or something like that, you might not want to be with them anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Spot on.
And then you just wasted time. I mean, that's my whole thing.
Yeah. And that goes into don't rush.
Yeah.
Be patient. Don't just go for the first thing that shows up.
Yeah.
Which I know that's a mistake a lot of people make. It's the rebound. And then they get caught up in their rebound date or relationship and then they're like, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I don't know. Did you ever have a rebound?
no.
No.
It's been about 6 years, still haven't had one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next one I really like. It's get online
Uh-huh. That's a good
and be
one.
honest.
That applies very well.
It does. Because that's the what I find that why a lot of people go online and date is because they can look exactly for what they want.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're not going to find it, but they can limit their search to if they want a guy that has kids, they can only look at guys that have kids.
Yeah.
If they want somebody that has a good job, they can search for guys that make a certain amount of money.
Uh-huh.
So it actually can help you. Where if you're divorced, you have kids, it can be hard to meet people, especially in public.
Yeah. And
So
just this is kind of off topic, but if you have an online profile, is there anything that you keep out of it that you
your social
don't?
security number.
Well, yeah, but I mean like specific information about yourself, not like personal like that, but just maybe certain things you wouldn't want other people to know.
Well, it's typically when you meet somebody for the first time, how open are you? You're not going to tell them the whole bottle of wax or
No.
whatever the saying is. Or you're just not going to spill the beans. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, the bottle of wax. I was like, what?
I know. Like, listen, that's not what I was looking for.
It's Wednesday, man. The week's almost over.
I know, right? Yeah. So you kind of want to give them like fillers, or you kind of want to throw some stuff out there to see how they react. You don't want to just throw it out there and be like, bam, in your face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's a lot of information to take in when you meet somebody.
Yeah.
And me personally, I don't give out a whole lot about myself until I'm comfortable with somebody.
But what don't you talk about? I mean, is there something specific, or is it just you only give as much as they ask, or how does that work?
Yeah, I'm more like that. They've got to ask if they want answers.
Uh huh.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just some. I'd like to actually have a conversation because if people hear it, like, say, I don't want to have kids.
Uh huh.
Well, somebody hears that, they're going to be like, wow, I don't want to be with this guy. But they don't understand that eventually I'd like to, but at the current moment I don't. It's too much to put on a profile.
Yeah.
Or to even, when you first starting to get to know somebody. I mean, I don't want to like shut the door like, oh, I'm never having kids, but I want them to understand that it's not going to be anytime soon. It has nothing to do with who the woman is. Just things like that.
Yeah.
There's
You,
things I like to delve into, but have a conversation.
yeah. You want them to understand the logic behind the decision, right?
Yeah, the rhyme to the reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry,
Now, one thing I've noticed is that some of the profiles I've read in the past have been like very geared towards marriage immediately. Just the profile, not even having conversations. They're just like, I want to go on my last first date, or I want to get married. I want the marriage and the family. And I'm just like, wow.
they might as well just have desperation typed on their head.
Yeah, and I always say this, but you're missing the essential part, which is the other person.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. You want that, but you don't have someone there to even talk about that with.
Those are going to be repeat customers because they're going to fall for the first person. It's going to blow up, and they're going to be right back online saying, I want it to work this time.
Yep. Yep. They're gonna rush
honestly.
into it. Yeah.
And you can't do that.
No.
That's
Not
like
at
a
all.
major no.
Yeah. But
So,
what are you gonna do? People want what they want.
I guess, but if somebody just wants the life without the person, then it's going to be a glass half empty type life.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
all right. So, that was a good little online profile / whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So, the next one, don't get down on yourself when things don't work out,
Yeah.
which you kind of said earlier is, if it doesn't work, don't think it's because of you. Don't get all bummed out.
Yeah. Take it for what it is.
Yeah.
Don't make it any more than what it is. So if it's just hanging out, take it as hanging out. If it's a little more, okay, see if you can pursue it. If you can't, don't waste your time. Don't force it. You can't force anything. That's one thing I've noticed too is that some people, um, I don't think it's the same for men, but usually for women, they're the princess thing, or I always get what I want. Well, you can control certain things, but you can't control people.
Yeah.
So if someone wants you, they want you. If they don't want you, they don't want you.
Yep. Don't make mountains out of molehills.
Yeah, exactly.
I had to say it. That was
Yeah.
our last week one. That I couldn't
Correction.
figure out.
Correcting the typo.
Yeah. No, but yeah, you have to understand that people are who they are. They're either gonna like you or they're not. Just because you think they're perfect for you or you're perfect for them,
Yeah.
it doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna happen.
Doesn't matter.
Yep. So the next one I don't really agree with, but it's fake it till you make it.
As far as
So so although you don't want to dive into the dating pool until you're ready, if it's been a year and you're still afraid to go on that first date, it might be time to adopt the old fake it till you make it strategy to boost your dating confidence.
yeah,
So basically force yourself into dating.
uh huh,
But if you're not to that point, you're not to that point. If it's the fear of dating, then you gotta get over that. I guess you can push yourself in,
yeah,
but don't fake it when you meet somebody. Be honest, like this is hard for me. You know what I mean? Don't act like you're comfortable doing it.
yeah, yeah. I think that's good. I notice that a lot too. People still think the online dating is taboo, and I'm just like,
It's the number one way for people to meet now.
well, yeah, here's the thing. If you're out in public and you meet someone, well, you two are strangers. You're just meeting. This is just a more organized way to meet a stranger.
Yeah, and it's evolving
Yeah.
constantly.
Yeah, definitely. So it doesn't have to be so in the dark. I mean, that's kind of what we're aiming for, right? You know, bring people on so you get a glimpse before you actually go out with them.
Yeah, that's the total goal.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't see an issue with it.
Yeah, we want to make it less taboo, more friendly,
Yeah.
you know?
Exactly.
So, the next one you kind of touched on earlier. Don't dish on the details too early. Kind of what you asked me, like, what do you put out there?
Yeah.
So you want them to know who you are, but you don't want to give it all away.
Yeah. And
You want them to come back for more.
that was my thing too. If you're a guy and you were talking about having a good job, you might be able to list your job, but for me, I would never put my income
I wouldn't either.
just because I don't know. You want attention, but you don't want the wrong attention.
Well, here's how it goes. If a girl's searching for a guy that makes a certain amount of money, and a guy's willing to put what he makes, then that's probably the type of girl he wants.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know what I mean? Me personally, I'd never do that.
Yeah,
I'll tell everybody I'm homeless and I'm unemployed and I make $10. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's just the way I am.
yeah.
But
That's
I think if you're gonna be superficial and the guys and the girl are both that way, then there you go.
well, it's kind of like on the opposite end. If you have a girl who's got every picture, you know, she's got her tits out, then she probably wants to attract the guy that's looking for that.
Yeah, exactly.
So I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So number 8 is make time to de-stress before a first date.
Uh huh.
So give it, get your date going, give yourself time so you're not rushing into it. Don't, I know a lot of women that I know, if they have a date, they put it off to the last second, then they got to go buy an outfit, get their hair done, and get all prepped, and then they're rushing, and then they're barely making the date.
Yeah.
And that just makes it a lot of stress on them.
Uh huh.
Where if you plan it out, get your outfit, stay calm, relaxed, and then just go on the date stress free, it's a much better experience.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a little one. Um, don't be afraid to take risks.
Uh oh.
So dating can bring out the worst fears of the unknown, causing us to hold back and avoid taking risks when it comes to our love lives. Once you've gotten back on your feet and have established a single life that you love, then you can turn your focus to dating again. And they have a couple or like a question. Ask yourself if you like your life the way it is now. Are you looking for a person to add to it or to fill in the gaps? You should be dating from a place of opportunity rather than a fear.
Yeah.
So
That's a good point.
yeah,
You wanna make it a positive experience, not something negative where you're scared to be single or alone or you think you're gonna die by yourself, something like that.
yeah, it's the worst thing you could do.
Yeah, it's more so like, oh, okay, you know, I enjoy doing things, but maybe I want to do them with someone else, and maybe these are things that I can't.
Yeah,
Something that is more intimate or romantic or something like that.
yeah. You have that void that you want to fill.
Yeah, yeah,
Even if it's just once a week, you need that interaction.
Yeah, that's true. Because I mean, not being realistic, not everyone can have a relationship that's full blown and that's every night of the week. Because people have school, people have work, people have kids, you know, hobbies and sports and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, like for me, I have a pretty busy plate.
Yeah,
I work, I get up early, I get home late. I'm always I have things to do on weekends. I don't really have a whole lot of time,
yeah,
so I wouldn't really want that serious relationship because they'd get in the way.
yeah,
But it would be nice maybe once a week to go out to dinner with somebody.
yeah,
Take it slow and see what happens.
yeah, definitely.
So, but the last one is don't take dating too seriously,
Uh huh.
which you can pretty much apply this to all the other ones we just talked about.
Yeah,
Um, it is what it is. You're either gonna like them or you're not. They're gonna like you or they don't.
uh huh.
It's that simple. And I know a lot of people make a big deal out of dating. Um, the whole fear aspect of going up to somebody and saying hi.
Yeah,
If you really want to go up to say somebody, go do it. Worst thing I can do, say not interested or I
yeah,
have a boyfriend.
yeah.
And it's like, okay, cool. But
Peace.
don't take it too seriously. Don't take it to heart.
Uh
So, do you have anything to add to that?
huh. I think that's I don't know. That's all pretty much true.
Yeah. I mean, dating should be fun.
Yeah, it's
That's
supposed to be fun. It's just I think if people are really nervous and uncomfortable, then that makes it.
Yeah. Don't be too comfortable because that takes fun out of it too.
Yeah, yeah, and don't. I think a big thing for me too is don't send mixed signals. Be interested. If you're not interested or you're unsure, don't send signals or
Yeah. If you're not interested, you're not interested.
yeah,
I mean, if you know right away you're not interested, be nice, be courteous, respectful,
yeah,
but don't lead them on.
yeah,
It's the same that if you're really into it and you're loving it, have fun, but don't smother them by
yeah.
compliments. I mean, it's gonna compliment somebody, but don't say, "Oh, you're so hot" 500 times.
Uh huh.
Say it once. Say you look nice. I like your outfit.
Yeah.
Or later on, you have nice eyes. But don't just one after another.
Nice butt.
Yeah. All right. So that's the 10
Ten
rules
Commandments.
of dating after divorce.
Uh huh.
I think dating in general, really,
Yeah.
because most things don't really change, right?
Not really.
Kind of resets itself.
Yeah.
So, all right, dude. So I got one more topic for us.
Uh huh.
It should be a fun one. It's the top 10 honeymoon slash vacation destinations. Do you have any you'd like to talk about?
Uh,
Any places you like to go?
Good places to go. I like Vegas a lot.
With a person, with a
Yeah.
female,
Yeah. I like.
the opposite sex.
I think Vegas is a lot of fun. I've gone to Cancun. I've gone to San Felipe, Baja. Um, those. I mean, those are the. I think if you're on a honeymoon or you're celebrating something, it's good to go somewhere hot, and if you can, somewhere tropical.
So they have to wear a bikini. You can go
Yeah,
swimming the whole time.
exactly, exactly. So I mean, I don't know. Unless you're into the cold and maybe you like to ski or snowboard, maybe you belong in Colorado or something.
Well, you can always go to the mountains and have a fire in the cabin or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If that's your thing, but for me personally, I like the heat, so I'm gonna go somewhere where it's hot, regardless if it's the desert or a tropical region. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just me though.
So David, sorry, I was gonna say Davis. So Vegas is one of your top places.
Yeah, just the amount of things to do, the food, the shows, the gambling, the alcohol, the atmosphere is just I think it's really good.
Yeah. See, my favorite place is to go to like Ensenada, Mexico,
Uh huh.
which Ensenada is not really it's not a very romantic place. It's more of a port city.
Uh-huh.
but it's a very simple life. There's some really nice bars, restaurants,
Yeah.
and you know the coast is there. You can go to the beach, and it's just a really relaxing place and somewhere I love, and I love to share with other people.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to go sit at the bar at 8 in the morning and stay there till midnight, you can go sit there, drink tecates, eat some chips.
Yeah.
You can go walk around. The weather's always perfect, but that's my favorite spot. And it's never gonna make a top 10 list, but screw it.
Yeah. Well, I think Acapulco was on there, right?
Yeah, it's Acapulco, Mexico.
Uh
And on the list, it has the Camino Real Acapulco Diamante
uh-huh.
Hotel, I guess.
Uh-huh.
So what's their main feature or what's cool is they have two adults only pools for quiet escape.
Yeah.
I guess.
And there's another good place is actually Palm Springs, La Quinta, that whole area with all the resorts.
Yeah, if you like to play golf too.
Yeah, if you like to golf, and it's kind of the same thing as Vegas, but on a smaller scale and more spread out, where you can golf. I know they have entertainment out there. They have clubs, they have bars, they have
Oh yeah,
fine
yeah,
dining, they have shopping, all that stuff you can do. Which I've gone with someone in the past, and we would hang out at the pool all day, then get ready, go out for dinner, go shopping, and go to the casinos, stuff like that.
yeah. That's pretty much like what you do on vacation with a female, right?
Yeah, I
You go
mean,
to the pool, you hang out, you have a good time, you get dressed, go to dinner, and you have a night out on the town.
yeah,
Whether it's like you said, a show or whatever you're gonna do.
yeah,
So, but no, Palm Springs, that area, that's a really nice area.
definitely.
It's a very overlooked area.
It is, and two, you know what? There's a lot of money out there too.
Oh yeah.
There's a
Mm.
lot of stuff to do, but people have some money out there.
Oh yeah. A lot of Hollywood goes to Palm Springs,
Yeah,
you know.
and that's where they have the big tourneys, right, for golf.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of big ones out there.
Yeah,
I mean, and if you like to play golf and you're with like say your wife or your girlfriend likes to play golf, you can't beat it.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, the tropical region may not be the right fit for you. So if you like to snowboard, you'd go to Aspen. If you like to golf, then yeah, go to the desert and do that whole thing.
Yeah, and then another thing people like to do, they'll hang out in Palm Springs when it's 120, then they'll take the tram up to Idlewild and have dinner where it's like 70.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, so that's a where you can go from the desert to the mountains in a matter of a half hour.
yeah.
So, but yeah. So the next one on the list is Las Vegas, Nevada.
Uh
Uh, Particularly the Bellagio Hotel,
uh.
which I've never stayed at. I don't know if you have.
No, I haven't.
What's cool about it is the stunning gardens make an ideal setting for a romantic stroll.
Uh
If that's what you want for vacation or destination, honeymoon, whatever.
yeah.
So, but I guess you like Vegas. I personally wouldn't want to go there on a
Yeah.
honeymoon.
Well, not on a honeymoon. I mean, just in this case, just a trip,
Yeah, just a trip for a weekend.
not a honeymoon.
Yeah, if you need one-on-one like attention, Vegas is a very busy city. But
Yeah.
if you want to go and just have a good time, let loose, and take your girl with you, it's a great place.
Uh.
It's a great place if you just want to take your buddies.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, the next one is the Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise
Uh
or Louis, I don't know, in Alberta, Canada. Never heard of it.
huh.
I don't know. It's warm up with your sweetie by the fire after a romantic sleigh ride. So basically, what you were talking about earlier,
Yeah.
or what we were talking about, you can have the fire, whatever.
Uh huh.
You know, you can have the whole romantic cabin crap.
Yeah.
Watch 50 Shades of Grey movie or something.
Awesome.
The next one I don't get. It's the Walt Disney World, Orlando, Florida. Is there a romantic part of Walt
Uh,
Disney World?
I think we don't get it because we're 45 minutes from Anaheim.
Yeah, we're from California.
Yeah.
I, I mean, I guess they have like resorts there.
Yeah.
Whatever. You
I
can plan a private fireworks cruise.
that's cool, but I wouldn't go there for a honeymoon at all. I don't think even if I didn't live in California, I don't think I would still plan something to Disneyland, Disney World, any theme park for that matter.
Yeah.
Maybe for my kids, but not for my woman.
Screw that. I'm not
Nah,
gonna go there with my kids
no.
either.
I'm trying to get nasty. I'm not trying to do that whole thing.
Exactly. So the next one is a Mancala, um, I guess resort in Manggis, Bali, Indonesia.
Uh huh.
Which I know Bali has some beautiful places.
Yeah.
Unless you're Australian, because they have a lot of tourists get kidnapped there.
Uh huh.
Australians. But they have you can book the deluxe pool suite with your own private pool. They have infinity pools like on like the 20th story of the hotel.
Nice.
So instead of a deck, it's a pool. It's badass.
Yeah.
Google it.
That's
The
awesome.
next one is Florence, Italy.
Oh.
The Grand Hotel Florence, the stained glass ceiling in the hotel bar sets an old world romantic mood. Plus, you're in Florence, Italy.
Yeah.
Italy's like romance
Yeah.
all the
Oh yeah.
way.
Yeah. I think a lot of people want to go to Paris, and that's cool. I'd rather go to Italy though.
Yeah, I would too. There's just so much more to do there.
Yeah.
I think there's just more romance in Italy
Uh huh.
than France.
Yeah.
France just seems like a lot of rude people who are in a hurry.
Yeah. I don't know. Haven't been there. I don't know.
Neither have I. All right, so the next is Canil Bay, St. John, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Uh huh.
You can get a complete wedding plan there, so I guess it's a good wedding spot.
Yeah.
But it's a 5,000-acre Virgin Island National Park,
Uh huh.
and it's pretty much catered. It's the whole tropical. You're on an island. You can eat in the water. They bring you food. You get taken care of hand and foot, hand over foot, whatever the saying is.
Uh huh.
God, I gotta work on my little catchphrases, sayings, things.
You got to come up with your own.
Screw that. It takes effort. So another one is Bora Bora. There's a Lagoon Resort.
Uh huh.
It's on the island in the Laguna Bora Bora. I know nothing about Bora Bora. Do you?
No.
It says you can either relax on the beach or participate in some exciting activities, including safari tours and shark feedings on the water.
Nice.
That scared the shit out of me. Feed sharks? All right.
Yeah.
Better than dolphins, I guess.
Uh huh.
I'll try to hump you.
That was a dolphin noise.
Okay. All right. The next one's Palm Beach, Aruba.
Uh huh.
I don't know. Hyatt Regency Resort
Yeah.
Casino.
Hyatt Place. Woo.
They say it has great culinary experiences.
Uh huh.
From Mexican food to tapas to sushi to whatever you want. They say it's got some of the best food.
Yeah.
And then last but not least is typical Hawaii, the Four Seasons on the Big Island. I don't know if you've ever been to Hawaii, if you've ever wanted to go to Hawaii.
To be honest, not really.
You know,
I.
I spent a lot of time in Hawaii.
Uh,
Overrated. Overrated, totally.
I'm sure it's beautiful. I'm just not. I'd much rather go to Mexico than go to Hawaii.
See, I would too, because Hawaii is like beautiful and all. I mean, it's great, but it's still the U.S.
Yeah. Yeah.
It still has that same vibe. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It'd be. I mean, I don't know how to compare it. Like, yeah, there's some cool stuff. There's some beautiful. You can go on. You can go see waterfalls, the hot springs. You can go hiking. It's just I don't. I don't know. I don't know. I'd rather go to Mexico.
Yeah.
Simpler, slower life. I like me personally. I like to go places that don't just cater hand and fist to. I got it right. To tourists.
Yeah.
I like places where you can kind of blend in.
Yeah. The trick is just don't stay at, resorts, and if you can, avoid hotels and actually stay with people.
Yeah, that's a really big thing. Is you can go stay a lot of bed and breakfasts, a lot of places. People just rent out their apartments,
Yeah.
and they give you tour guides or whatever. They'll give you pretty much set you up. And I think that would be awesome
Uh-huh.
to experience, especially somewhere you're not familiar with.
Yeah.
So, but that's the list. That's all I got.
That's awesome. No, that was a good list.
Yeah, I mean, it touches all places,
Yeah.
all over.
Touches everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, if you like tropical, there's tropical. If you like resorts and Disney, you got that too.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah, that's good.
yeah.
I think that's going to conclude this week's episode, unless you have something else to add.
No, I'm good, dude.
Yeah. All right. Well, you can hit us up on Affezi.com or on Twitter, YouTube, iTunes, anywhere else.
Yeah,
Facebook. We're there.
Facebook, yeah.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
But
Yeah, subscribe on iTunes. It's the easiest way to listen to this podcast.
yeah, you can just download it to your iPhone or to iTunes on your computer.
Yep. And then you don't have to stare at us,
Yeah,
which is
exactly.
probably better.
You don't have to bear this whole thing.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, but we'll be back next week. What is it? The 27th, 8 p.m. Pacific, recording another live episode. So join us next week.
Tell your friends, tell your moms,
Yeah, tell your mom, tell your brother, tell your sister,
tell your wives, husbands,
your
tell everybody.
cousins.
Sign up.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right, we'll see everyone next week. Good night.
All right. Adios.